Welcome to my very first YouTube channel. We've actually just decided in this very moment that we're just gonna go for it. All you guys wanna see what I'm doing behind the scenes, what I do in my daily life. If you don't know who I am an IFBB Pro wellness athlete. I actually just competed at the 60th anniversary of Mr. Olympia last month. Now here we are, I'm gonna be taking you through a leg day. And while you're following along on my new channel, I'm gonna be giving you all the tips and all the secrets to grow your legs and booty. So we've just done our warm-up sets, we've just stretched a little bit. One of the stretches that I love doing, it's very basic. Just one leg up on the seat, kind of lean back. You'll feel a nice stretch here, right in the hip and right through the quad. This is my favorite one to do. So easy. Typically, I kind of do them all throughout my workout when I feel like I need it, but definitely at the beginning before I jump into my working set. Getting into my first working set, before I do that, I work my way up. And again, it just depends on the body part. So each body part's different. So my quads are very easy to get going, firing them up. The joints are good. So typically I will start with just a very light weight and I'll just stretch it in between and I'll kind of bounce back and forth a few times. Once I feel like my joints are good, they don't feel so stiff, my quads feel warm, I feel like they're firing, then we jump into our working sets. So when I'm doing leg extension, you might have noticed my hands are gripped on the seat. That's so my bum doesn't come up. So when your bum is still attached, everything is just gonna be more engaged, it's gonna fire more. Okay, next on the list, it's actually one of my favorites. I haven't done it in a while. It is the pendulum squat. This is the most humbling machine I think here. And it is so good. It's bittersweet, but I love it. So I'm gonna be starting with one feeder set to start, which is pretty much like a warm-up, but a little bit more controlled and a more in-depth focused warm-up. You're not just moving the weights just to see how it feels. You wanna make sure your foot placement's good. It's a little bit challenging with the weight you have on, but not failing, and just making sure like it's good and perfect before we jump into a heavy set. So, I mean, I could do like 3 plates like I used to, but I'm just gonna start with a 25 for my feeder set just because it's been a while. This one, like I said today, so this one is gonna be a little bit more quad focused. If you want more hammies and glutes, feet up. If you want more quad focus, little lower, and you'll feel it, you know, obviously in your quads and the teardrops. I'm gonna move my feet up just a little bit, still quad focused, but and find that sweet spot before we jump into our working set. This is why we do feeders. Another thing, and I see this all the time with leg press, hack squat, pendulum, a whole lot of shit. There is nothing at the top. Nothing is doing you justice up here. People pause up here, why? You know, it does nothing. So control the weight coming down, explode up, and come right back down. The minute you pause, you're just chilling. Stop doing it. It's a waste of time and a waste to be here. Oh, so tired already. Post-show, it can be hard. You know, you just kind of like want to jump into heavy weight, but you can't. You can't. You got to work your way back up, and we'll get there. I did mention I just did the Olympia. It was my very first time there. It was a very overwhelming, incredible experience. And I pray to God I can get back there one day. It was a lot. I was warned from a lot of people. They told me just to enjoy my first one. Obviously, like I didn't get the outcome I hoped for, but just being there, being against women I've looked up to forever was just so incredible. And now it's like lit a total fire under my butt. And I'm so determined to be like this underdog for next year. Let me take a sip of my EEAs from Mutant. Today we went with, oh God, I'm so brain dead. We went with peach. Peach. Again, another favorite of mine. Narrow stance Smith machine squat. So it's gonna be more teardrop focus, more side quad focus. And again, just like the pendulum, don't hang out at the top. There's nothing there for you. If you wanna chill out, go home. So to find the foot placement, the best way is to stand directly under the bar and bring one foot forward at a time. Roughly put your heel 1/3 of the way up, and then just follow. 9 out of 10 times, it's the right foot placement. All right, so we're gonna pop our knees forward, come down like we're sitting in a chair, and explode up and back down. Rep range is 12 to 14, and here we go. Woo! The second you decide in all your exercises not to hang out at the top and rest, you will notice you will have to go a little lighter. It's very humbling. So we're gonna go heavier for the next one. Like my most hated thing post-show, I've always had chubby cheeks as a child, but they like immediately come back. I can have veins and cuts. My chubby cheeks, they come right back. Most people hate my diet face. They hate my veins in my face. I love it. I love it so much. I wish I could have it all year, but it's so not healthy. I think we're about 10 pounds up from show day. We are 4 weeks post-show, I think, if my timing is right. Time is just flying by, which I think is very like reasonable for most people. So I think I'm happy with the 10 pounds. If it was like more than that, I'd be a little concerned. I'm doing 0 cardio. The odd time I'll do like 10 minutes just because I'm waiting for Aaron to finish. I have 0 cardio. We tend to use cardio as more of a tool for prep. So I see a lot of people killing the cardio in the off season. I personally don't recommend it. Oh, my legs feel so thick, so thick. Obviously, I'm training up pure muscle. You know, if you don't know what it is, oh my God, God help you. But they are always getting in new stuff. So today I'm actually gonna give this booty builder a try, see what it's about. All right, so our feet are gonna be here. We're gonna sit down. We're going to adjust this. So it's just hovering over your quads. We're gonna pull ourselves up. Ooh, so it's a lot of weight. We're gonna squat back down. I think for this machine, if you stick your bum out like a duck, just hover over the seat. Don't sit down, just hover over, pop back up. I feel like this machine is like a solid 6 out of 10. I only say that because I don't think I would be able to go heavier just because I find the pad when I come up. Like right now it's fine, but I think if I go any heavier, I think I might dig a little, might be a little uncomfortable, which would take away from isolating your glute. What I would honestly do is just the OG dumbbell goblet squat or sumo squat. I think those are beneficial for sure as a variation for that. Before we get into the next and final exercise, I just want to talk about something. You know, being post-show, weight gain, things getting softer, a little bit more fluffier. It's all completely normal, within reason. Something I do notice, and that a lot of people have been doing, is people Photoshop their photos or like airbrush their legs or their glutes. And if that's what you want to do, go do it. But you know, as an average woman or a woman that competes or any athlete that sees that, it's so not normal. You know, deep in the off season, you know, a little bit of cellulite, it's pretty normal. So never like be discouraged or feel insecure when you see things like that, because it's all normal and it's life. And it's part of being a girl. Last exercise, it's gonna be one big one. So we're gonna be doing dumbbell, or even you can use a kettlebell to reverse lunges. So we're gonna be doing one leg at a time. It's gonna be a big set. You're gonna do 12 reps, rest for 10, fail. Rest for 10, fail, rest for 10, fail, rest for like 30 seconds, 20 seconds, and then you're gonna jump onto the next leg. And it's totally normal to just have something as support, but you never wanna be pulling yourself up. Just keep it there just to like rest your hand and just for some mental support. Same thing with this exercise. Just like when we do the pendulum, you know, narrow stance squats, we're not stopping at the top. It's the same thing when we're lunging. We're not coming up. We are just coming down, straight, and just up, like that much. Any more? Again, you're resting, go home. So I like doing it in the squat rack. You know, you can just hop from either side. You don't have to set anything up. Super easy. All right, guys, I am out of breath. This is my first YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to see anything at all or have any questions, just leave them in the comments.